Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Ask the Expert. Our good friend Mike Pilon is here from Romantic Fireplaces and BBQs. If you've got a question, we're going to talk about heating your home, amongst other things. If you've got a question, 613-789-6559, extension 2803 is the phone number to call. You can also email us, ottawa.morning@ctv.ca. That's ottawa.morning@ctv.ca. Or Facebook, you can ask a question there, CTV Ottawa Morning Live. Simple as that. Mike Pilon, how are you?
I'm very good, Kirk. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm making it through the day, Mike.
A little bit under the weather, my friend.
Little bit. Listen, fall arrived.
It has.
On
with a
Saturday.
Friday evening, Saturday.
Friday evening, Saturday.
That's
and a lot of people I know in our house, I wasn't home on the weekend, but Aaron was turning up the heat already.
Right.
And that wouldn't be uncommon for people to do on a weekend like this.
Well, no, and especially the ladies. They just seem to love it a little bit warmer than we do, I think, too.
Right.
So,
I think you're right.
But you're right. Saturday in the store was a zoo because of it. It was like that first real cold day of the year, Kurt. When that happens, everybody, starts thinking fireplaces.
Yeah, and people should understand that fireplaces and wood stoves and that sort of thing, great way to offset the cost of heating your home.
Well, you're right. I think that's a very important thing today, is that if you look at rural Ontario right now with our electricity cost, if you're heating in the country with hydro, propane or oil, you've got a problem. And you've got to do something. And the high efficient EPA level 2 wood stoves is definitely one good option to look at, Kurt.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, are they easily installed, Mike? Like, what's the procedure?
Well, the procedure is the first thing that the client has to go out and get a permit for their home. That's number one. And then you want to get a wet certified installer to put it in so it's certified and safe. But it's got a lot easier than it was in the late 70s when I started. A wood stove had to be 4 feet away from a combustible wall, where now a wood stove, you can actually install them, most of them 6 and 8 and 10 inches away from a combustible wall, because the shielding is built within, so you don't need to put big brick walls up and stuff behind them.
What kind of heat can we realistically expect from a wood stove then?
Well, it's all going to depend on the size. You can go from a stove that'll heat 500 square feet upwards to 2,500 and 3,000 square feet to heat your home. And there's some more advanced product now that has ductwork vented off of that in the built-in zero clearance fireplaces that you can actually vent into other common zones and heat them as well.
Are people actually turning to wood stoves to heat their entire homes then?
Oh, definitely. A lot of people in the rural areas now, Kirk, are looking at wood stoves as an alternative source of heat, because you can still buy cordwood at an affordable price,
Yeah, and it ends up being cheaper than hydro or oil or other alternatives.
You can buy, if you buy a face cord of wood, I'm saving $125 a face delivered. There's an awful lot of heat in $125 worth of, fuel, and that's one of the major advantages. But safety is really important.
Yeah. All of the stoves that you offer up have safety features which are designed to protect people in every way.
Well, that's it. I mean, as I said, safety is most important, and also the fact that you want to keep the stove cleaned, the chimney clean, maintenance on these wood stoves. And right now they're very sophisticated, but they're very, very user-friendly, and that's one major advantage.
You even pointed out to me that, cleaning a fireplace, and it's not even a wood-burning fireplace, is important to do, right?
Well, exactly, just as you did your glass, after the live morning show, and bought some glass cleaner and cleaned the glass on the fireplace. So, this is important. Clean them out, get professionals in, do it right, keep it safe.
What do you say to people who say, well, my electricity bill is high, but I don't know how I'm going to get a wood stove in there and how that's all going to happen. It's too much to do.
Well, what the first step is for them to come into the store and take a look, because there's a lot of options, and they'll talk to a consultant in the store and we'll help them with that. From there, once they take a look, if they can give us an idea or even send us in some pictures of the area of the home emailed off to us, then we can take a look at that too, Kurt. From there, then we'll make some recommendations, and then the final step is a home visit to actually go out and see it.
Exactly. There are also options when it comes to fireplaces, right? Like there's so many things that you can add to your home to help out.
Well, it's in wood, talking about that in the country again, a wood zero clearance fireplace with ductwork that vents off of that to do zone heating. heating. So it's just like a central home heating system where we can take the heat from the fireplace and vent it to other areas.
Right, right. It's
Yeah.
not just one room that you're heating.
No, definitely not. You can heat much greater areas with fireplaces that are properly connected.
That can happen with a fireplace and or wood stove, right?
That's right.
You can
Yeah.
combine the two? Can you combine them?
No, the ductwork, you can't draw ductwork normally to a wood stove. A wood stove is going to be a freestanding unit. It's going to sit out and radiate heat. So then you're going to look at ceiling fans in the house, keeping your furnace fan running to circulate that heat throughout the other areas.
Yeah. Mind you, I would guess that a wood stove is a secondary form of heat,
It is.
right?
Yeah, that's right.
You
Yeah.
still have to have a furnace and all that sort of thing
Most definitely.
in place.
That's right.
Unless it's a log cabin. Or
Well, that's exactly if it's a log cabin, but even then, people still need another source of heat. They need primary heat,
Right.
And normally the wood stove is going to be secondary, but people kind of move them into the primary source after a while.
And you'd be surprised how much dough you can save just by getting a wood stove or a fireplace going.
You know, there's some people who just come in over the last couple of weeks said their electric bills last year were $1,000 a month. Well, yeah, you're going to save an awful lot of money if you say you burn 10 face cord a year in a wood stove, which is kind of an average.
Yeah.
Say it's roughly $1,000, $1,100.
That's a year.
That's a year. Well, that's going to be a major savings. I used to heat in propane in Martintown, and it cost us $3,000 a year just for the propane bill. So
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right, if you've got questions, I'm sure you do, about home heating, anything like that, make sure you get in touch with us right now. 613-789-6559, extension 2803. Ottawa.morning@ctv.ca is our email address. Facebook, CTV Ottawa Morning Live. Ask your questions. Mike Pilon is here from Romantic Fireplaces and BBQ to provide you with answers. We'll do more of that after this.